came to Brooklyn seeking a title fight with Wilder, fresh off dethroning Vladimir Klitschko and shocking the boxing world. Their unification bout seemed inevitable, as did a seven-figure payday. Except that the Fury in attendance was not the man who felled the giant just 2 months prior.
I've experienced the highest highs and the lowest lows in life. I beat Klitschko, trained all of my life to do it, and when I got there, it was like, is that it?
We're gonna go and get drunk and get fucked up!
Achievements, money, fame, glory, nothing meant nothing. And it was like, what is the point in living? What am I living for? All right, I've won a belt, what does it mean?
I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
How important it to you is it to be the undisputed champ of the world?
There's only one fucking champion in the world.
So this is the footage from Showtime that Showtime had of the cameras following Fury around after he approached Deontay Wilder in the ring after Deontay Wilder defeated Artur Szpilka 3 years ago. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. We're going to talk about a lot of things. For one, Showtime did it. This, in my opinion, was the best episode of All Access. My number one favorite is Mayweather versus McDonald 1 epilogue. I cover every single episode of All Access. For Wilder versus Fury, they're having 2. They had a sneak peek or an early premiere tonight after Showbox. Right now, it is 1:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it just went off probably about 45 minutes ago. Maybe a little, probably about an hour or so ago. So I have it on my DVR. I'm going to watch it again tomorrow night, even though I have it on my DVR because tomorrow's the official premiere at 10 p.m. Wait, let me make sure. It's going to be at 10 p.m. It's going to be here, damn it. Hold on. Before we go back to this, because there's some interesting bits where we should be able to. There's some interesting bits I want to show you. Obviously, I can't show you the full episode, but I should be able to show you what I want to show you without them taking my video. So let's go right here first. Wait a minute, it's in the description box. Duh. Hold on, I'm gonna show you when the episode of tell you when it is. The second episode. The first episode of All Access is tomorrow at 10 p.m. November the 17th, 2018. The second episode is going to also be at 10 p.m. November the 24th, the following week. And then during fight week, they're going to have digital content, a whole bunch of stuff on social media, mainly YouTube, in regards to Wilder versus Fury. We are likely, I think that at this point in time, we are going to get into the fight. My bad. But in the meantime, let's start right here. Watch. This basically is Tyson Fury's night that night, and how basically he was partying, getting high, getting drunk. And you can see with the clips that they've used that that he was high as a kite, not just drunk. He was high as a kite. But he's admitted that, listen, I've been there. People be joking about that shit, especially people who never really been through it, or the people who are going through it but too ashamed to talk about it. That mental health shit ain't no joke, especially the stigma that comes with it. I've been there. Especially when I first came into some money. What was that, 2012? From 2010 to 2012, drinking every day, partying every day, women all day, it was crazy. But when you make it out of it, and you genuinely make it out of it, and it seems as though Fury has made it out of it, when you genuinely make it out of it, you don't have like that urge like you used to drink or to do whatever he was doing, drugs, cocaine. You don't have that urge anymore. For example, I can go out and have a beer, but I'll be like, I've been saying I'm cool. I got shit to do. But when you're drinking for pain, you're really drinking to try to like be happy. And it's hard for people who suffer with alcoholism. And there's a difference, just because you may have had a drinking problem before in the past doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. You know, you just motherfucking had some issues. But however, the stigma, especially people who are not educated on the matter, they'll say, oh, you was drinking a lot, you went to motherfucking rehab for that shit, you're an alcoholic. Nah, it's not like that. But anyway, watch this. And definitely check out the full episode when you can. I believe, I don't know exactly how long it is. I think they did a full 30 minutes. The shit is crazy. It's good. So with HBO and HBO 24/7 being it, HBO may be putting out one more mini HBO 24/7, which is like Road 2 or 2 days before the December 8th card, their final card. I'm still on the fence whether I'm going to go to the card next week in Atlantic City because I have an obligation to, we just got our credentials for Tito Ortiz versus Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz 3, our first MMA fight. But anyway, whatever, because we got to talk about ticket sales and we're going to actually go virtually buy some Wilder versus Fury tickets. So, I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe. We got a lot to talk about in a very short period of time. So, let's start right here. I hope Showtime don't get me. See, basically what it is they let me use their stuff, but it's certain things that they'll block. And they'll be like, nah, we'll let you use this video and let you use this press conference, but this we gotta monetize. They don't copyright me, but they they monetize it. You see what I'm saying? But we should be able to get away with this because it's only about a minute or so out of 30 minutes. I mean, come on. Let's see.
And it was like, what is the point in living? What am I living for? All right, I won a belt. What does it mean?
I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
How important it to you is it to be the undisputed champ of the world?
There's only one fucking champion of the world. And that's me. Hey. And that's how you make money, baby. That's how you make money.
You gotta promote yourself, man.
Of course you are. Come on, let's get some drinks.
Oh, okay, because we have a mic on here. We thought you were leaving.
Come on, let's go to the bar. Let's have a couple of songs and let's get some drinks. Listen, let me show you how the heavyweight champ of the world rides. Come on, let's do it.
I just spiraled out of control. I didn't care. I didn't want to live. I'd lost the passion to live. When I had a drink, it made the pain go away.
Let's get a drink. Where's my guy gone?
I ain't going out for a few beers and coming home.
Can we get 2 drinks?
I was going out to try and kill myself with drink.
Do you want Grey Goose Orange?
Sure.
2 of them.
A boxing career, well, that was the last thing on my mind. This went on for 18 months. Me battling my own self every day, drinking, abusing my body, eating rubbish, taking drugs.
The world saw a fighter trying to sell a fight, but Fury's actions pointed to a much darker truth. He wasn't ready to face Wilder. He was free-falling, battling himself. Now, 2 years later, he comes face-to-face with the same man, this time armed with the strength of hard-won experience.
Listen, anytime, any place, anywhere, I'll fight you in your back garden. You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum.
Listen. That's how I used to be on YouTube. Like when I used to be drinking and when I used to be motherfucking dealing with those lawsuits and all that, I was I'm already a caregiver, but nowhere to the extent where I was when I was bathing a grown man. So I used to be bartending, dealing with the fakest people I've ever dealt with in my life, settling $1 million lawsuit, drinking every day, women problems, people, family dying all around me. But yet, when I came on YouTube, I had that liquor up in me. 100,000 view videos every single week. Literally. But now, I found better ways. Like Tyson Fury has learned, and if you watch the Joe Rogan interview, for example, that he did, he's learned that through productivity and success, you can literally battle that mental health shit, man. Like me, my videos, even though I'm well off in life, if I wasn't doing videos, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing every day. I'd be just bored fucking playing fucking video games and shit all day. I don't never have to work ever again for anybody. That's how I'm able to afford all this shit. But however, this productivity and these accomplishments, especially proving people wrong over the years, there was the first 2 years that I wasn't drinking, like that, and doing videos drunk, where people were like, oh, look, the alcoholic. Oh, they don't see that shit no more. Because guess what? It's been fucking 5 years. I've been out of rehab for 5 years. And I knew it was a problem. I was like, all right, I'm drinking way too much. And when I tried to stop myself, I realized that I was getting the shakes. So I had a nice calculated plan, checked myself in 3 o'clock in the morning on August 22nd of 2013. And I was released the day before my 30th birthday, August the 28th of 2013. Went in there, did their little programs, you know, got out, went to therapy, changed my motherfucking life. But anyway, moving on. But that shows you right there how it was the build-up to how he got into the ring, and he was drunk and high as a motherfucking kite. Remember, he tried to attack Carl Froch. Carl Froch was there. Remember that shit? He got kicked out of the Barclays Center, actually. And then after this, that's when you saw, if you were following him on social media, shit escalated. Yeah, he did the Klitschko press conferences and all that. But then he just got fat as shit. And now if you look at him, look, dude, this is crazy. That's the way it's supposed to be, though. You're supposed to prove people wrong. People say you can't do something. Listen, a lot of times people say you can't do something is because they can't do it themselves. You'd be surprised like how important it is to me, like, to be able to get into this fight this upcoming December the 1st. Not me myself, but my partner over in LA, Rob Suarez. Because where I come from, and to say that I start a media company, and the fact that we're getting into the biggest fights in the world, that right there is worth more than money. So I can get where he's coming from. But let's go look at something real quick, right? Now, this is what I did. Just a search Wilder Fury tickets. Let's go to right here. They usually use this service to promote their tickets, right? Now, I personally feel a lot of these tickets are going to go on fight week. That's how I personally feel, especially around the holiday season. People really are really budgeting their money and when they're going to spend it. You see what I'm saying? The buzz for this fight is building up. It is building up. It is building up. And truth be told, even though I'm a supporter of Eddie Hearn in the zone, he shouldn't be saying shit about anything because he's having some major issues over here in the States when he's got all those dates to fill with the zone. Yeah, he's got Joshua over in the UK, but this right here that he's got going on in the States is bigger than what he's got going on in the UK from a business standpoint, because you don't want to look like an asshole. I think that a lot of these tickets are going to go. Also, let me see what's the prices of these tickets. Give me one. Here, what's going on? My shit didn't freeze up, did it? They pissing me off already. Let's go over here. Get tickets. Wait, that's the same one. Yeah, get out of here. Buy tickets. So apparently, from what I've been hearing, is that the upper bowl, the upper level, is not open. The Staples Center can seat about 20,000 for a boxing event. Right now, it's about 8,000 or so tickets. So why are they making this shit so motherfucking difficult to buy tickets? No, I'm not a robot. I told you that already. All right, I'll hold tight. Take your time. All right, there we go. So, see this? This is the upper bowl, right? And these right here, I guess, the ones that are grayed out. Let's zoom in some. Ringside or you know, all these are going to be going 1,500. Which you? All these 1,500. All these are going to be going though. See this section right here? Like as we start going up to the upper bowl. Let's see how much these going for. What do y'all think about these prices, though? I mean, I haven't been to a fight as a fan in motherfucking Hopkins, Jones Hopkins too. So, and can you imagine how that was being there? Well, I was drunk, so what's that? Oh no, we'll see. We're going to do an update on this. We're going to check again next week, next Saturday. We're going to check again next Saturday, which will be 1 week before the fight. And go from there. But I highly suggest you check out this All Access when you get a chance.
Champ, one face, one name. Let's go, champ.
Doubts can sometimes manifest from within. A battle as old as boxing. Man versus self.
That's when he was on his way to
Fury
Joe Rogan.
against his demons.
This comeback, it's a fairy tale ending.
Comes back.
Also, I'm going to be doing individual prediction videos on each fighter, how both can win. And a lot of people think Tyson Fury is going to get knocked out, but Deontay Wilder's going to have to be able to hit him. I've covered about maybe 14 or so Tyson Fury fights on YouTube, and I've been a big supporter and praising his name for years and years and years. So I'm really, really happy to see him here. But however, that's not going to make me biased. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. So we're going to also be doing another preview for episode 2 of All Access. Once they release this one on YouTube, we're going to post it to the website, FightView360.com. A little behind on that, but now, you know, I took care of a lot of shit behind the scenes the last week or so, and we're going to be going hard for Wilder versus Fury. Please subscribe. Links to my social media right down below in the description box. I am TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com.